Welcome to At Home Eats. This is our third episode of our cauliflower series, so welcome. Again, my name is Shelby Banks. I'm a registered dietitian, and I love food, love cooking, and I am really excited about this show. So our third episode is cauliflower bites, and we're going to do an Asian sauce on top of them, and they're just going to be really good. So we're going to start off by cutting our cauliflower. And instead of cutting it in the quarters like we did in the previous videos, we're actually going to cut it into small bite-sized pieces. So I'm just organizing because I have organizational issues. Alright, so bite-sized pieces. Pieces that you could eat with a bite. Okay, sorry. All right, so cut that in half. Then we're gonna cut that in half, and that's gonna be a bite. I'm gonna break this off though. There we go. I'm trying to get not a lot of the stem. I hear a lot of people say, oh, all the nutrients are in the stem. It's not true. It's in all of it. It's all good. All right. Now we're going to take our washed cauliflower bites, and then I'm going to add some egg to it. So I cracked 2 eggs, and then I beat them, so now they're all runny. Now they're good to go. And then once we pour that over the cauliflower bites, we're just gonna kind of mix them, make sure everything's kind of distributed. And then we're actually gonna add that to the panko breadcrumbs. And I added about 2 cups for the whole box. Doesn't matter, because it's all gonna kind of get shaken off anyway. So we're just gonna add that to the bowl. And once we're done kind of distributing that, then we're gonna spray our nice baking sheet here and lay them out evenly on the baking sheet. Our oven's already preheated to 375, and so then we're gonna let them bake for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're a golden brown. So we're just gonna add the egg now. And add in the egg, and then we're just gonna mix. It looks like egg wash on cauliflower. I guarantee you it's super yummy. Once this is in the oven though, we're actually gonna make the sauce, so then you guys will be able to see why this is one of my favorite go-to things. And you see I'm mixing it quite a bit. I really want the egg to get all over. That's how we get the good adhesion from the panko breadcrumbs, is to make sure that the egg is really covering the cauliflower. Now we're actually gonna add this to our breadcrumbs. 1 by 1 or 3 by 3. And I try to avoid adding the extra egg, so it's kind of like a very careful kind of thing. But like I said, it's really good. So, all right, so that's that. And you see I've still got some egg left. Just want to make sure that we don't get that extra in there. Tossing the cauliflower in the panko breadcrumbs. You're just gonna mix. Now you see why it's so important for us to get the egg all over. Now we're just gonna place them on the cookie sheet. They're not all gonna be perfect, but it's okay. So then we're just gonna put this in the oven again, 375 for about 20 minutes or so, 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so now that we've got the cauliflower bites in the oven, we're gonna make the sauce now. So we've got about a half a cup of hoisin sauce. It's kind of like an Asian base to pretty much all of those foods that we love, like sesame chicken, orange chicken, stuff like that. So it's the base of that type of sauce. So we have that in there. We have a cup of soy sauce. It's the low sodium option. We have a lot of options now when it comes to low sodium foods, and soy sauce is one of them. And so I highly recommend getting the low sodium option. I highly recommend getting the low sodium options of foods that you purchase. Soy sauce being one of them, all of our canned vegetables, and broths and things like that that are considered no salt added or low sodium is always great. We have about 1/4 of a cup of sesame oil, and we have about 1 tablespoon of sriracha. We all know sriracha is a kind of a chili type of hot sauce, and so it's pretty strong, but this is kind of a spicy type of snack, so that's why we put that much in there. But again, all of these recipes can be tailored to what you want and in your family and what you guys can do at home. So you can make this sweeter by adding more hoisin sauce to it and less of the sriracha. You can add more soy sauce to it. So it really is a great recipe to tailor to what works in your home. So we're gonna actually add these green onions on the end, and that's just gonna give it a nice little flair and tastes good too. Welcome to one of our segments we like to call Fun Food Facts. So because we did an entire series on cauliflower, I thought we'd like to know some more things about cauliflower. So cauliflower can come in various colors. So we've got orange cauliflower. Orange cauliflower actually has some beta carotene in that. And what do we know beta carotene from? Carrots, right? It's good for our eyes. So beta carotene is actually in the orange type of cauliflower. We have the purple cauliflower. Now the purple cauliflower is pretty common. I've actually seen that in stores that I've shopped at. So the purple cauliflower is another common variety. We have our classic white that we used in our last 3 videos. And we also have the green. Now the green is kind of a mild, kind of like a nuttier taste. It's actually similar to broccoli, and that I've seen as well. So it's a great way to make vegetables fun for the kids. Kids love different colored things, and so if you can pull out a purple cauliflower, I think the kids will love you and hopefully love vegetables. I will say that cauliflower is very high in vitamin C, it's high in fiber, so it keeps us regular. We all know what that means. High in potassium, and it's just overall a great versatile food that we can use as a base to a lot of our meals. And I was able to kind of prove that in the last 3 videos with what we made. We made the Alfredo, we made the cauliflower mash, and now we're making kind of like an Asian cauliflower bite. So they're all very different things that we could incorporate into our diet that gives us 3 different types of flavors and 3 different types of options for our meals. I'm just taking our cauliflower that was roasting in the oven with some panko breadcrumbs into the bowl, because then we're gonna actually cover it in our Asian sauce. So we've got the cauliflower bites right here. So first we're gonna add in the sesame oil. All right, then we're gonna add in the hoisin sauce. And there we go. We got a spatula, right? Get all that goodness out. Soy sauce. And sriracha. Like I said, sriracha is a little on the spicier end, so if you don't like spicy, that's totally fine. You can decrease, eliminate, whatever works. Make sure that we got all that goodness in there. Some of the breading may come off, it's okay. Some of mine did. We've got a cauliflower bites in there, and then we're just gonna finish it off with some green onion. Tag at home eats and now your photos so I can see what you guys did, and I can actually mention it in my next video. Make sure that you comment below. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you wanted to add or take away, and I may mention it in my next video as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time on At Home Eats. Let's continue to make this a community. Cutting. Don't put that in there.